Let's talk about the syllabus for this course. KIN 457-657, Physiology of Endurance Performance. Let me share the screen and go through what you have access to in Canvas. Let me start with this here. So in another video, I go through what is in each module or what you should expect each week. Over here, we can, well, down here, you will find this video for the syllabus listed here, and you can watch that way. The syllabus is located under this link here. Here's the file. This is also the description of the semester project. I have another video on that. And if you are in the 657 section, which is the graduate section, I've got some specific information for students enrolled in that. This Canvas page keeps track of all the assignments. They're all laid out for the entire semester, so you can put these in your calendar, especially put in the exam dates so we don't miss that. And you'll see the exams, the way that I do that is I open the exams at 8 a.m., I close it at midnight, and you'll have, in essence, an hour to do the exam once you start it. You'll be given 2 chances to take the exam, and the highest score will be kept. So important to have those dates in your calendar so you just don't miss that opportunity to get that exam done. All right, so let's go through the syllabus file itself. And this 457, 657, this is me. If you need to make a one-on-one appointment with me, use this link right here, the calendly.com link. That links to my Google Calendar, and I keep my Google Calendar up to date. So if a window opens and you see it, you can book it. Now, that being said, I also have the Monday, Wednesday weekly Zoom sessions during class 10 to 11:15. And you're welcome to join that video room as well. But if you do need to have a one-on-one, just set up an appointment with me. You don't even need to email me, ask me if it's okay. Just go ahead and set it. And I'll add the Zoom link, and then we'll meet electronically that way. Textbook, you need to have Tim Noakes's Lore of Running. This book you can find used online. I think I've seen people get it for as low as $10. You can buy it new too. Pretty much any edition works. And I have the lectures based off the 4th edition. Okay, so that's what it looks like. All right. And again, you can find a used one. 3rd edition is probably okay as well. When you start getting earlier than that, it probably gets a little bit different in terms of how the information is organized. But you should be able to find a reasonably priced 4th edition. I don't like spending a lot of money for textbooks, so hopefully this is helpful to you. But you do need it, and I need you to read the chapters. In particular, chapters 1 through 4 is what we're going to be focused on. We also do chapter 5 and 13, but primarily 1 through 4 is the meat of this semester. Some other books that you should have. Well, I recommend getting any other exercise physiology book. It doesn't matter who writes it. Scott Powers, Ed Howley have a good book, Exercise Physiology. You can go to the library and you can check out any exercise physiology textbook, and that'll be helpful to you. You don't need to buy another textbook, but if you do find yourself heading in this direction, working in the fitness industry, it's good to have multiple exercise physiology books because they explain things a little bit differently each time. But and that's why I like you to have another one besides what Tim Noakes has or what I cover. Trying to have additional material to refer to will be helpful to you. I also highly encourage you to eventually get a Tabor's Medical Dictionary, especially if you're going to stay in this fitness industry area, especially if you're going to go on for graduate work, or if you are a graduate student now, highly recommend a medical dictionary. Again, you go to the library and check it out and see if it's useful. But the advantage of Tabor's Medical Dictionary is it has a very succinct definition for some of the key terms that we'll even be going through. And yeah, there, I emphasize that here. Any exercise physiology book is good to have. Use the library, check it out for the semester, and have that as a resource, or find a used copy or something that someone's throwing out and doesn't need anymore. Just grab it. It'll be helpful to you. So in addition to these materials, and you need this one, um, and the Canvas page, I also have two other resources for you. One is my YouTube channel. I post a lot of content there for this class as well as other classes that I teach, but there is a playlist specific to this class, and you can click on that link or go to that link. You can find me that way on YouTube, and you can see all the videos and all the lectures that are up there right now, actually. Um, the the other part is the evidence-based triathlete podcast. Mr. Ted Gerard, director of the athletic training program here at UNLV, and I do a weekly podcast where we talk about things related to triathlon performance, and we merge anecdotal information with evidence-based information. So you hear us tell stories, you hear us talk about different events and what have you, but we also talk about the science behind training for and competing in endurance performance, in particular triathlon. And there's an audio version on Buzzsprout, and you can also find the video version of each episode on another playlist I have on my YouTube channel. We don't make any money this way. We don't. This is just something we enjoy doing, and really we should have called the podcast two guys who like to talk about triathlon, because we just meet for about an hour and we just chat about whatever topic we have that's come up that week, whether it's questions from other athletes or questions from students even, that we like to talk a little bit deeper about. So you'll find that what I try to really encourage is get immersed in the topic. And you get immersed in the topic by not only doing the required readings, the required parts of the textbook, but then also doing other things that are related to the course. In this podcast, we don't only talk about physiology. We talk about biomechanics, motor control. We talk about psychology. We talk about relationships. We talk about using different software to analyze performance. Excuse me. So we talk about a lot of different things, but immerse yourself in the sport or immerse yourself in the topic, and you will find yourself naturally looking to learn information or check information. And so that's a great way to take this course on, is because this course is an applied course. We're applying physiology to understand endurance performance. So more that you can do by immersing yourself into the topic, the more you'll get out of this class. Here are the graded elements. We've got 4 exams. I've got them laid out already in the syllabus on Web Campus with the dates. We've got the final exam, which will cover all course material, and that will be Monday of finals week, just the way the university lays it out. Each of these exams is on specific information. In essence, this is on chapter 1 for exam 1, exam 2 is chapter 2, exam 3, chapter 3, and exam 4, chapter 4. It just worked out really nicely that way, that those are 4 really meaty chapters in that book on physiology. And this is really critical information that we need to know as we're trying to understand physiology of endurance performance. You'll have the semester project assignments, and you'll have regular assignments as well that are just keeping you up with the videos and making sure that we're not falling behind in the content, but we're keeping up with the entire layout of the plan for the semester. And then your semester project video as well. That's only a YouTube link that you'll submit at the end of the semester. And I've got other videos describing that in more content. Yeah, so the semester project will be an individual project. You'll do this by yourself. The end product will be a YouTube link that you produce, and it's only going to be 3 minutes long. And I've got this a whole nother set of videos describing that. Okay, on the assignments, just a little bit more. There are 2 assignments that you'll do each week. One is just a check off in terms of keeping up with the video diary of watching the videos. And I approach this very much like I approach training for an endurance event. I do a little bit of training every week as I try to get ready for an endurance event. And I keep a log of that as well. And that's what you're going to do here. You don't want to keep putting off the content in this class until later in the week or later in the semester when the exam is coming upon you. You want to pace yourself out and build that knowledge over the entire 15 weeks. And you'll find yourself that you'll be much more successful in learning the content when you keep a steady pace with this class as opposed to trying to cram it. So each assignment each week will basically be that you're affirming that you've watched the videos for that week. There's no right or wrong. I'm not going to go in and check if you've logged in to watch a particular video, not at all. There is an honor system here, and I will hopefully encourage you to watch these videos without much more than just saying, hey, the videos are posted. And then the other class of assignments, as I noted just before, is the semester project assignments. The idea of this is we're going to be building that project throughout the semester. We're not going to wait until the end. So week 1, we've got something to do. Week 2, we've got something to do. And each time we do a semester project assignment, we're building some element of the semester project. So by the time that we pull it all together, we actually have 90% of the content ready to go. For the most part, every assignment's due Friday. I did move some to Monday just because of the way some of the holidays fell for this semester. If you are turning in anything late, it's just 10% less a day, and just knock down your grade, or knock down that grade for that element, with each day. 657, you've got some additional exam questions and assignment tasks, so those will be specific to you, and just watch for those. Here's the general outline of the semester: chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 13. The other content in the chapters are good too, and I do talk about a little bit of that as we go along, but really 1, 2, 3, and 4 form the basis of this class. And then 5 and 13 are a little bit more content, but a little bit more application as well. And then there's all the academic notes that the university has us go through. All right, so that file is up on Canvas, and hopefully this is helpful to at least go through it. Yeah, 15 weeks of endurance physiology. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you take advantage of some of the resources even outside of class, like the looking at the different videos and playlists that are up there, and looking at some of the EBT, evidence-based triathlete podcasts. All right, thanks everybody.